Good morning, guys. How's it going? Drama. I've been trying to record. I've been trying to record these birds so you can hear them. Can you hear that? Hi, Dan. Hey, Rob. Andy. Good morning, guys. Can you hear the birds? It's Good morning. How are you? Where you been? Get up then. Come on in. Lay down. Trying to be a little bit quiet because they'll scare the birds off. They're very, very timid. But there's one up in this tree. Yep, some here, and there's one over here somewhere. The Thank you, Dan. Bucket, Isa. Glad you got notification. They're a bird about the size of a crow. They're black and brown, like a dark shoe brown. But they're extremely private. Very difficult to get close to them. I've been trying to get a video of them for weeks and months, years, but they're so skits. Sometimes you'll see them sitting somewhere and you try to focus on them, and by the time they see you focusing on them, they're gone. Here's one. There's actually about 2 or 3 here. One just flew over here and one over there. Maybe, I don't think you can see him. I can just see his bum. So what's been happening, guys? Anything good? This morning the AC guy come, and they're supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. At 20 past 8 they were already here. I knew that was going to happen. They always do that, which is fine. So I had an extension cord outside ready for them, and fed the birds, fed sugar, got organized for them coming. And the guy came that normally comes, but he dropped off a guy and some other people who I didn't even know. Nobody told me nothing, no notification, no nothing. Just hi, bye, and left. And these other 2 guys are standing there. I'm like, okay, I guess you're the guys who are cleaning my AC today, not the guy I know. But you know what? At first I was a bit peed off, but in the end, I was very pleased because this guy, how can I describe this? The AC units here in Thailand are a little bit different than they are in America. They have they're mounted. You have an inside unit and an outside unit. The inside unit, at the back against the wall, high up inside, there's a tray. So when the water, the condensation forms on the fins, it drips into a tray, goes along the tray, through a tube, goes outside, and then along a tube and goes to wherever you direct it to. This guy was the first guy who's ever taken it apart, ever. Good morning, Ashley. The Rams here, good morning. So he's the first guy that actually took it out and cleaned it. So I'm like, what is that? I couldn't understand what it was. And then I seen the trough, and then he gave it, they always come in twos. One guy does the inside and one guy does all the cleaning outside. They use a pressure hose, you know, like a, what do you call it? A pressure sprayer. And they spray all the dust and stuff out. It's just dust, right? So, but because it's the first time in 4 years that it's been cleaned, it was like all that dust, you know, you get condensation and dust, it just turns into a mush. And he sprayed it and all this black come out. I'm like, what? Why didn't the guys before that do that? Why didn't they before clean it, you know? There's a guy over here with a chainsaw. I wish he'd shut up because it's really cool listening to the birds. Creating paradise is sometimes very, very difficult. Because, you know, what you consider to be paradise, many other people do not. You know, they just take it for granted to make all kinds of noise. It seems like the more noise you make, the more high society you are. I don't know why that is. You have, you know, a really nice environment here and nobody appreciates it. Ben, what's he saying? Bondus didi da. Still similar AC units and okay, and it's good. Any rain? Yeah, it rained hard last night again, which is nice. And no watering again. Yesterday afternoon I watered inside. Good morning, Mitch. Yesterday I watered in the shade garden, and be a 2%er and give Kev a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, drama in paradise. Why the drama? Well, I was like super excited today. I thought the AC guys are going to come. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. I thought I just want to stay home and chill out in the garden. Go in the house, have something to eat, come back in the garden, cool off. What happened? I'm sitting there like trying to get ready to come outside. I'm thinking, okay, what happens? Electric goes off. It's like, So I have a guy's number I can call. He's a very, very nice guy, Thai guy. Very, very nice guy. You know, I would have to say we're friends, definitely friends. And so I called him, and you know, you say FIDAP. Phi is electricity. DAP is no electricity, right? So I said, Sawadee Krap, Bon Falang, FIDAP. And he goes, oh, and he says he's going to go check. So he calls me back and said, 10 o'clock in the morning, no electricity. He calls me back and says, the electricity will come back on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Lovely. So the notification I got that was going to happen was, it went off. I said, oh, great. So much for staying here and relaxing all day, huh? Unless I lay in the hammock, huh? But right now it's not so hot. But by 12 o'clock, it's going to be, you know, a scorcher again. So I guess I'm going to have a shave and get dressed, or have a shower. I can do all that in the dark. Luckily, I have a shirt that doesn't need ironing. And I can jump and go Go find some food somewhere and sit and wait till 3 o'clock when the electric comes back on. I just wanted to stay home and chill out. I guess that's not happening, huh? No power. Yeah, it does happen a lot in Thailand. It's like water goes off, electric goes off. You know, it's nice just to have calm, consistency. You know, you pay the electricity, you get electricity. You pay for the water, you get water. You pay for internet, you get internet. Joke! I paid for internet for ages. What happened? It would never work. I kept going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, we'll do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. They knew it didn't work. Actually, an engineer come to the house and said, the reason it doesn't work is because there's too many people logging into the node, the local node. They just keep putting more and more people on, but they don't upgrade the hardware. So I knew the truth. Go back to the office, and they said, oh, we'll try this or we'll try that. I said, okay. In the end, I said, switch it off, please. I don't want it. When I got my little pocket Wi-Fi. Oh, we can upgrade you it'll be cheaper. Right, okay, is it going to work? Yep, the same thing. On the only day my body clock didn't work, the power went out and I overslept. My day today started off the rails. Yep, so it sounds like it's happening to me too, same as you. Hey Joe. I'm not buying a generator. I'll move first. I'm not buying a generator. I don't want to. If I have to start doing stuff like that, I'll just move. I don't want to buy a generator. I thought of buying solar panels and batteries, but I thought, you know, this is people say it's a third world country, but it's not really. If you go to some of the malls, you look at businesses, you know, go to some of the offices, the road systems. I found that the road systems, road markings and signage in the north is much better. So I wouldn't say it's third world at all. Are you banging my camera? Huh? But this electricity stuff gets on your nerves. You banging my camera, shifting things around, huh? Oh yeah? My friend, when the AC man she just wanted to hang out. Said, come on, play with me then. On my way to jump on live tonight, I spilled my tea and had to mop it up. Oh. Mr. Oz, hi, the best laid plans and mice and men. I know you want to go out and eat. Yeah, I guess I do want to go out and eat. So I was really happy with the guys who come to clean the AC this morning. Kind of weird, you know. Nobody told me somebody different was going to come. The guy who normally came and just like waved at me and left. Like, oh, I guess these guys are going to do it. But they actually, in my opinion, did a really good job. One was 25 and his helper was 21. But they only charged 300 baht. But he took the whole thing apart and clean that tray, which is the first time that tray or drip tray was being cleaned in over 4 years, because I've never seen anybody take that off. And I'm like, Mr. Beady Eye, he has to know everything. So I was pleased that he come. Where are... Ralph, I haven't been keeping up with the morning walks. No, been trying to live. If I do if I go out and live my normal life in the day and record during the day, and then I eat my evening meal, and then start editing and posting, and you have to edit, render, and post and share. By the time I finish, it's like gone midnight, and it takes it takes hours, and then my internet's not that fast, so it takes time to get up. So by the time I sleep, the only way I could do everything is to stop doing YouTube. Maybe that would do it. I could have a lot more time. Yeah, 300 baht, very cheap. In Utia, it costs 700 baht. Hey Barry, in the Utia, I paid 700 baht to have my AC cleaned in the apartment. Somebody's got a hard life. Look at this. Can you see her? Hard life. Just chilling out. Take it easy, sugar. Yeah, a propane stove, yep. But don't want to cook in the house with no AC, otherwise the house is going to turn into an oven. That's what I think. That's what the Thais do. Have the kitchen outside is a really good idea. The hard thing is, you cook outside so the heat don't come in the house, right? But it's very difficult to keep everything clean and keep the bugs off and the lizards out and the rats and the mice and everybody else who wants to come to in your kitchen. So it's the joys of living in the countryside for sure. Andy, the Instagram pictures are mainly taken with my camera, believe it or not, the phone. I couldn't, I often wonder. Birds are noisy today. There's one across the river making a different noise than there's behind me. I think it's mating season. Yeah, I got what is it? A Samsung A7? Or is it S7? I can't remember. But it's like, I think it's a S7. I can't remember. It's 2 years old and the camera's still fantastic. You're standing there wiggling around and you go click and you look at the camera and it's perfect picture. And then I think to myself, why am I spending all this money on camera gear? There's one over there just landed in the tree. I'm gonna walk slowly and see if you can see him, okay? Oh, he's gone already. Oh, there he is. Can you see him in the tree, the brown one? That's the one that makes the noise. See him? I think they have a nest down there on the floor. There's a nest on the floor, I think. They're not very graceful when they fly into the... Look at this water over here. I'll show you. Oh, I'm not going to do what I did yesterday. I'll take the pocket Wi-Fi with me so I don't cut you off. Shall I? I'll show you the woods from the rain last night. The water was all up here. Oh, still there. See it? Still over here. Look at this. Small lake. I just leave it because the ferns love it, so I'll just leave it alone. The rice is coming on. I don't know if you can see it. If it's too bright, it should be okay. The rice is coming on. These are people who bought some. Oh, there's why the electric's off over there. Look, see the electric guys over there? They're putting up some new poles, so they're actually moving the wiring today. A lot bigger wires. There's 4 vehicles over there. The second one in from the right, if you probably can't see it, but there's some small poles. That's what it used to be. Now they got these monster poles that look like a real eyesore. And they've chopped all the trees along that road over there. But progress, I guess. That's why there's no electricity. They're putting the wires on the new poles. And I guess, I don't know how far they're going to get by 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's when they said they're going to turn it back on. So we'll see. But I'm not going to be here. I'm going to talk to you guys a while. And then I'm going to go out. What are you doing, girl? Are you pushing me? Are you pushing me? Mrs. Fussabutt? Mrs. Fussabutt? What are you doing? You gonna say hi or just look at me? Huh? What do you think? No talking. Okay, who's been commenting? Yeah, so the Instagram pictures are basically my camera, my phone, which I'm talking to you on now. It's an amazing camera. Here's one of those flowers, look. You see it? Cannonball flower. This tree here, when I first moved here, was one trunk. And then shortly after I was here, it passed away after me caring for it. And then it grew back, but 2 trunks. So, why did you die and why did you come back? I don't know. They grow quite big. There's some... yeah, so I wonder why I buy a camera gear. Because I mean, obviously if you want to get really small or really far away, you need camera gear. The cell phone can't do it. Yeah, the speed test I used to do here, Mitch, was if I did a speed test before, I could get about 5 downloads on a good day, and usually about 0.5, 0.7 upload, which is not good if you're trying to upload a 1 gig file to YouTube. If you put any drone footage in anything, then that jacks it right up. She's gone under the truck now. Leave me alone for 5 minutes. I have several portable propane stoves in case of power outages. Yeah, good idea. But mine is propane, so I can cook, but I don't want to cook in the house. I'll just go out later on. Yeah, I agree, Andy. The pics. That's why I was looking at Huawei camera, because the Huawei P30 Pro camera is like crazy good. But I was speaking to a guy, an older guy, I think he was 35 or something, he said, and who works with phones, and I asked him, what do you think about the phone in the Huawei P30 Pro compared to the S10? And he said S10, you know, because of the quality of the camera and so on. I said, okay. So I think I've made my decision to stay with Samsung. Yeah, good idea, Mitch, about cooking stuff. Yeah, very good. We used to do this in the Green Clothes. I had a old truck. It was a Bedford RL. And you could basically get a can of beans or something like that and take the can and dent the side and then put it on the manifold and drive down the road, lift the engine hood, the hood up from the inside, take it back off, let it sit for a little while, take it and then open it up and eat it hot. It's fun. By the time you get where you're going, it's ready. Yep, good idea. I bet you've done salmon in the dishwasher too. Did you enjoy that long boat in the river? Yeah. Yesterday, a couple of comments that people asked about, did that little boat with the black smoke pull those four big barges? Yes, and there's another boat behind it. Because when it goes around the bend, because it's so long, sometimes the back end wants to go and hit the ground. So the boat at the back pulls it back into the middle of the river. But the little one, if you look at the thumbnail closely, you'll see the boat, and there's this monster engine in the back of it. But it's not inside the engine, like inside an engine compartment. It's outside in the fresh air. And it's got a turbocharger, you know, like, how can I say? You know the things for sleeping that go around your neck? Well, the thickness of that, the thickest point, is a turbocharger. Amazing how big it is. You can hear the screaming when they put their foot down to get it around the bend. You can hear the whine of the turbo, you know, pushing that air in. Amazing. So yeah, that little boat pulled all that monster, those barges. And you know, so you see the barges, how they sit in the water. When they unload them, it looks like a 2-story building on top of the water. It comes right up high. Cook on a diesel generator. Yep, amazing how you learn to cope, huh? Wrap the heck out of it and slip the heat dry cycle. Same here. There's always someone messing about with electric wires. Yep. It's never you think, you know, put the wires in and leave them alone. When I first moved here, you know, I had to pay for the electric poles to come. I paid 20,000 baht for about 4 electric poles, and I paid some guys to put them in the ground for me. They're not your traditional electric poles, but then I'd be in the garden working away, and you hear this bang! I mean, really loud bang, and then electric would go off. I'm like, is that the transformer that went or something? I don't know why these birds keep fighting. 1 second. Oh, they stopped. Sometimes they'll stop fighting and they'll kill each other. I've seen them do it a couple of times. I think they don't like something. Yeah, and that big old bang was a squirrel would jump on the top of the transformer and touch between the 2 wires, and it would just vaporize. So now they put stuff on the poles to keep the squirrels from going up poles and on the wires. I have some things that I want to get done. Take care, Joe. All the best. White bread and sugar. I don't know what would be. Sugar is a soy dog. You see? So sugar comes from the house down there. They got the people down there went and got 3 puppies from somewhere, and bought the 3 back here, about 100 meters down the road on this side of the road. And then she came down here at some point with her brothers and sisters. They were only tiny little puppies, and I just fussed with them a little bit, and they went home. I kept taking them back, and I told the guy, I said, they keep coming to my house. He said, my belay, it's okay. I said, okay, no problem. So they'd come down here and hang out all day long. I don't know why they would stay here. They didn't want to be at their house. But then one day Sugar chased them away, and she stayed here by herself. And she doesn't go home. She just stays here. So I said, okay, stay here. So I don't know what's that makes Sugar then. Makes her my friend. William, good morning. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Hope you're doing well. Richard, 2% speak of units unites us here. The channel, yep. The more I think about that 98%, 2% thing is, the more I see it's true. I mean, sometimes I wonder, do I come from a different place or am I on the right planet? You've heard me say that before. And when you walk around, you think, because I think that, why can't we all just get on? Why can't we help each other? We could live any way we want. Why don't we help each other instead of being in competition and being mean to each other? So I think there's only like 2% that actually care about each other. 98% is just, give me, I need, give me, I want, give me, I have to have. You know, you've seen the videos of Black Friday in America in the stores. People get trampled on, people have been killed. I'm like, are you serious over a TV? But anyway, I think the 2% is really on the button. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for coming in. If I missed anybody, I apologize. We welcomed heavy rain last night in now sunny, warm again. At least we needed it. Yeah, William, same here. I'm always happy to get water. I chased my tail all day today and allowed outside influences to affect me. Now I am breathing and feeling content. Thank you, gangsters. Thank you, Mitch. And this is exactly what I wanted to achieve by doing these live things, where people can come and just feel like you got some friends and that people care. So that's really cool, Mitch. And I'm sorry that all the junk happened today, but glad you got to come and hang out. What is the most favorite thing about living in Thailand? From Ralph. I think the food, the weather, the lifestyle. I think, you know, there's no pretense here. You don't have to pretend to be anybody. I mean, you get people who have money who, you know, walk around like they own the place, but generally speaking, you never see that here. You know, I've met people who look just like anybody else and they're mega rich, millions and millions and millions of baht in the bank, but they look just like me and you. They eat the same food, they hang out, they talk the exact same. To me, I think, perfect. No need to act like you own the place or you're better than everybody else. Just live your life. Doesn't matter what you have in the bank. So I think just the lifestyle, less stress, nobody bothers you, nobody minds your business. You know, if you want to build a house, you build it. There's no planning permission. If you live in a town or in a city, then you have to have planning permission. But out here, if I want to build something behind me, I just go over there and start digging and start building. I get the concept and do it from start to finish. Do it myself. I like that, Mitch. Canis Paradises. Very cool. Sugar's in meditation. Yeah, she's always in meditation, sleeping. But if I come out in the garden, she has to be with me. Some days when I'm trying to water her, she's like trying to get in my pocket. Amazing. I have considered solar systems. Yep. I've considered many things. I'm very interested in solar, alternative lifestyle, all that sort of stuff. So off the grid, maybe is a better way of describing it. So yes, I've considered lots of things, but one thing that's always in the back of my mind is, what if somebody says you have to leave tomorrow? How much money have I even invested in all this stuff? So part of me, the other part, I got two parts, right? Part of me says don't keep spending money, don't keep throwing money at everything, because that's not the Thai way. But as far as having an alternative system would be a very good idea. So you could have but you need quite a bit. Well, I don't know. I have to check on the AC, because the AC actually has an inverter inside it, and it converts AC to DC, so it uses a lot less electrics. And the other good thing about it is it kind of protects itself from blackouts and brownouts. The switching on and off when it's running. I've had so many times where the lights flicker, or the power goes out and back on and off and on and off and on, and the AC never broke. It still goes. So I guess it has some kind of protection in it for that. Agree, Ashley. Why can't we just live in peace and help each other? Yep, there's no reason for it. If somebody's not feeling well, somebody can bring them some food. We're supposed to be intelligent human beings, so we can be anything we want to be, right? I think maybe people have now forgotten how to be good neighbors for whatever reason. Shame, really. Agree, William. So much road rage here in people should it's road rage is everywhere, because I don't know why it's like that, but some say, but if you think about, with all the electromagnetism in the air, and the people watch TV and get stressed out all the time, chasing the dollar to pay the bills, arguing with each other all the time. So relax is probably the best way. Every day I witness an event. Frightening, really. Yep. I think most Thai people are very laid back until they start driving. Yes, I agree, William. It's amazing, because if you go to a market and you're hanging out in the market, generally speaking, you'll see most people will smile and be friendly. But when they get on the road, it's like they become a transformer. The pilot of a transformer. I think they think they're in a car and they're invincible. But if you drive to any local police station and look outside a local police station, you'll find wrecks all over the place. If I can take you down the police station in Bapahan, which is a village about 12 kilometers from here or so. The police station used to be on the edge of the main road. Well, every time a car has an accident on the Asia Highway or around the area, they take the vehicle there until everything's processed. Well, they move to a new place, and now they have cars all over. In the village, you have cars all over the place. And some of them, I think, there's no way people survived in those accidents. The guys who do the pickup deliveries, they're one of the worst. That and the local van drivers, crazy. So, I guess I won't be staying here today. Go out, have a scratch, have a shave, put a shirt on, and go out. I don't really want to go anywhere, but I guess I could just sleep in the hammock. What do you think? Hang out and rest till 3 o'clock. Or I can play in the garden and be super stinky. I can have a shower, but I can't stay in the house. I think maybe just stay here and get super stinky, and then have a shower when the electric comes back on. You know what? I don't know why, but There's always lots of birds here. I actually have a friend who came here and said, I live. She lives. She lives about 20 minutes drive from here, and she came here one day. She came here one day and said, I lived in this area all my life, and there's butterflies and birds here in your garden that I've never seen before. And she only lives 20 minutes from here. That's what she said. She says, I've lived here all my life. There's butterflies and birds in your garden that I've never seen before. And I think I would love for tropical birds to come here. I know in Bali, I was in Ubud, and I got on a scooter and drove way out into the middle of nowhere to a big old waterfall in the forest. And I said, looking around, I'm like, hey, where's all the birds at? There's no birds here. Where's all the tropical birds? And I was just asking myself. Nobody there. I was by myself. And I got on the scooter and I come back a slightly different way. But I got back to the main road. I turned left, and along the main road on the left-hand side was a series of really big aviaries. And guess what was in the aviaries? All the wild birds. So they catch the wild birds and sell them, but there's none in the forest. So I would presume once upon a time there were many tropical birds here, but I don't see. You see kingfisher. The kingfishers here seem to just be a little bit bigger than they did in England, but same colors. And there's another one which is slightly different colors, that's really Mr. Penguin, the one I keep showing you, comes over by the aviary. But colorful birds. Do the police analyze in Thailand? I can't say yes or no because I've never actually seen or heard of anybody being breathalyzed, so I'm not sure. I've never seen or heard. Generally speaking, in Thailand, the police don't pull you over on the road. In any other country, if you're speeding or driving too slow or weaving all over the place, they'll pull you over to, ask you questions and stuff. Never see that here. I think the only time I've seen somebody pulled over about 3 times in the 4 years I've had my pickup truck. I'm driving around on the main roads. One time was just a couple months ago on the main highway near Bangkok. They brought that rule in that says if you have a pickup truck, people aren't allowed to ride in the back of it anymore on the main highway. And there was like 4 or 5 people in the back of this pickup, and they pulled them over on the main highway. Duran, one day I'll come and sleep in the hammock. Okay, boss. Side trip, Andy. Yes, I will stop in Bangkok. Okay. I think I missed some people's comments. Too busy talking, huh? I have a question. Last week I asked you guys, did you want me to go live on Saturday morning, tomorrow morning? What do you think? Yes or no? Or should I just disappear and go do photography somewhere? Mitch is meditating. Good. Meditating is always good. Mitch says, I think you should relax. That's a very good idea, Mitch. Relax. I keep thinking about going somewhere to take some pictures, but the flowers aren't out yet because we've had some rain, but the flowers aren't all here yet. They're coming. Go live if you want. Up to you. Thank you, Andy. I could watch you every day. Thank you, Mitch. But take the weekend off, my friend. Actually, I came on last week on Saturday and Sunday too. And by Sunday night, I was wore out. So I think I'm going to take the weekend off. Good idea, Mitch. Sometimes I just have to recharge and not think. So we'll do the live today, which we're doing, and then I'll come back on Monday, okay? Morning, Kev. I was told they checked for drink driving around Suncran. Anthony, I cannot answer yes or no because I do not know. That's the sign of a good teacher. A teacher would say, I don't know, but I'll find out. So if I know somebody I can ask, I'll find out. But if I don't know something, I'll tell you, I do not know. I'm not one to say I know it if I don't. So, James, the time is always the same, James, 10 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I can't get here on time for whatever reason. The other day I was late because I wanted to come out here in the morning, but it rained in the night, so I got myself ready early. I went to the coffee shop in the village, but it was full of people. So I couldn't go in there. So then I think I tried to find somewhere else. So that's why I stood under the tree sweating the other day. But generally I always try to say 10 o'clock, unless there's drama and I'm a few minutes late. But normally 10 o'clock. We always enjoy your chats, but maybe you need a day off and relax. Thank you, William. I'm going to. I'll come back Monday. Good idea, Mitch, and thank you. Just got to have a weekend off and chill out. Normally I still do a video on Saturday night, but not on a Sunday. I have the Sunday off, but no live in the morning. I'll be back on Monday. 38 people, 18 thumbs up. 39. Can we get to 40? Say, be content with 39, right? Why do you need 40? You have 49. Say, why do you need 50? Chill out, man. Be calm. So, where's everybody today? Can you just give me a quick, where you're from? London, Washington. Where else? We got India. Nobody from New Zealand today. Ashley's in Bangkok, not London today. Oh, we got Ashley the Cockney from Bangkok. Bangkok, two in Bangkok. Cool. Near Pattaya. Cool. Melbourne, Australia. Malaysia. Cool. For 5 more weeks. Where's David going after that? Been busy. I forgot to tune in. Denver, Colorado. Lori, good morning. Los Angeles. Michael, hey. Cool. Like that. I'm not a Cockney. I was born and raised in Kent. Okay. Half then, if you live in, right? Greetings from New Zealand. Ah, there's Barry. Barry was here all along. Howdy from Dallas. Only one from Texas today, yep. Back home in Florida for a few months. Okay, David. Jan's not here from Florida this morning. He's a lightweight. Or he fell asleep in his recliner again. Back home in Florida for a few months. It'd be better go to Florida in the Cascoton. Ralph. Where's that at, Ralph? Is that Thailand? Well, you have to be half drunk to say that, wouldn't you? Cascoton. Kazkan Sawani or something. Whew, that's a mouthful and a half, isn't it? Oh, Canada. Okay. Cool. Canada. Okay. just arrived home from the local bakery, having my afternoon coffee. Harry, you can't say you've been to the bakery. Oh my God. You've been to the bakery and all these people all over the world are suffering now, having withdrawal symptoms from cake. I used to do the same thing when my idea of enjoyment was like to find the coolest coffee shop and have a nice drink and sample whatever they're cooking until my belly started growing. I had to stop that quick. Houston, cool. Where are you, Barry? Los Angeles here. Hey, Los Angeles got a couple from California. Cool. California, Malaysia, New Zealand, Kamuka, New Zealand. Very cool. Where's Kevin in Paradise from? You could say I was born in London, lived all over the place, and now I'm in Maharad, about 30 minutes drive from Ayutthaya. Stafford-upon-Avon, but going to Lamodi today. I'm going for cake. Where is Landodoni? Where's that at? Is that Spain or something? Cake? Oh, Mitch, stop, man. Actually, you know one of the best places? There's two places if you come to this area and you said, where's the best cake places? I'd say the best cake places, they're a little bit expensive, is the Camry Hotel. Oh, South Wales. Okay, thank you, Andy. South Wales. Wales is a nice, really nice place. Lots of nice places in the UK. There's lots of nice places in the UK. What was I saying? Okay, Camry Hotel. They have in their coffee shop. They have a professional baker there who makes all the cakes, and some of them are just crazy. They have a lot of unusual stuff there too, like fruit cakes, and they have a chocolate cake that just makes your tongue do flips. But the other, locally, it was Annie's shop. I was born in Canterbury. Okay, cool. Melbourne was voted the world's most livable city 7 years in a row. Lost title to Vienna, Austria last year. Oh, I'm a fruit person. No cake. Withdrawal symptom. Yeah. I'm the same now. I eat mainly fruits. I still eat cake a little bit, but no, I don't. Nowhere near like I used to. I think you're in Thailand. This is like the world capital of fruit. So why are you eating cake when you could eat fruits? Cake is good for the tongue, but fruit's good for the body. Agree, William. Plenty of beautiful places all over the world. Yep. Fruit for me on top of my cake. Good one, Mitch. I like that. Fruit for me too on top of my cake. Mitch, if you ever come here, I'll take you to Camry Hotel. They have a which looks like real tropical fruit on top of a piece of like a fruit cake. But really, you can buy it and cut it in half because one for one, it's way big. But I mean, you can enjoy it, but you can share it easy. Just cut it in half. Yeah, I like that. Good one, Mitch. Tea cake. Mitch is a character for sure. I love fruit on top of my cake. Cake. Mitch, are you a tea person or are you a coffee person? My favorite fruit: durian, papaya, jackfruit, mango. Yep, all nice. I This year I've was it last season or this season? I can't remember now. This year I think I ate I ate some jackfruit and for some reason just really enjoyed it this year and ate a lot of it. And you know what durian reminds me of? In the I don't know where else you can buy this, but in America they sell Limburger cheese in a box, and it stinks. I mean, it really is vile. And I think durian smells like Limburger cheese. No wonder they don't want it on the planes or anything. But once you get it past your nose, it's actually tasty. How many people remember Mr. G sitting right here eating durian with me that time? Green tea on ice. Cool. Primary coffee. Been drinking, being from Seattle, but I find myself going for tea more often than not. Same here. Green tea on ice. Yep. I've been doing the same. All my life I've drank tea. For some reason, when I come here, I started drinking coffee, and then coffee got too strong for me, and I'm back to tea now. Hot tea in the early morning and evenings, more in the mornings. Hot tea in the morning, and then iced tea in the day. Is it called Chow Manao, which is lemon tea, cold lemon tea. Let's try that. Make some green tea with lemon, but ice, lemon green tea. I have to try that. See what that's like. Yeah, durian's like eating Limburger cheese. It's like, phew. Oh, Mitch remembers. Cool. Yeah, he kept looking at me. I'm like, you're not going to eat this. Why are you here? So I broke off a little piece, and he ate it. I was like, huh? It's probably because of the smell. That's probably why he ate it, but he ate it. A lot of mango jelly slices available here now. Yeah. The raw mango is crazy nice, isn't it? Chew. And no, I don't normally like to put anything on any fruits or anything like that, but if you get the coconut milk and put that on mango, whew, amazing. You can keep the sticky rice, but coconut milk on the mango or mango by itself, amazing. Yeah, it's like I said, this durian's like Limburger cheese. You got to get it past your nose. Is it the season for fruits now? Some are coming. I wouldn't say all are here yet, but some are coming. I took you to the melon fields the other day, and they'll be ready in about a week. So I would imagine, the rains are coming. So I think, most of them come within like a couple months window, but a lot come early and late. So it depends where when they start them, I guess, in the certain seasons. What I have to do sometimes? You remember I took you to the wholesale market in Bangkok? On the north side of Bangkok, there's that wholesale market. It was like what is it they said? A couple of years ago, it turned over $6 million in 1 year. It's a crazy big fruit market. They have like a hanger for oranges, a hanger for this, a hanger for bananas. It's just north of Bangkok. Do you remember I took you there and showed you the orange one? I have to go back there and find another one. Sun tea. How would you make sun tea? Just put a tea bag in the water and let it sit in the sun? I miss gooseberries and brambles from hedgerows in UK. Yep. Agree, William. Wild fruits. Yep. Mr. G and durian. Cool. He was a happy soul. Yep. You know what I miss about him a lot? Is every time I go out, when I used to come back, I used to come back and try to sneak in, bring my truck in and like quiet, and he'd wake up wherever he was and come out and talking. Just talk. And funny, he was like a old man locked in a dog's body. Funny. Thailand makes the best mango smoothies. Yep. Tea with lemon. Yeah, very nice. Oh yes, the video you did on, thank you Mitch. Yes, let it sit in the sun all day. Okay, cool. Have you ever heard of, I heard somebody, I read this one time, that if you get a blue glass bottle, and put like really clean water in it, and let it sit in the sun, I don't know, for an hour or something, but it does something to the water. Has anybody heard that? I read that a long time ago. Sit in the sun all day. Big market before my time. Lori, there's I forget the name of the market now, but there's a market north of Bangkok, and a couple of years ago, they turned over $6 million in this one market, but it's a crazy market. It's like a market on an industrial scale. So I was thinking to go back there again, because like I have a big warehouse full of bananas, the next one's full of oranges, full of lemons, and so on. And you can buy all kinds of stuff there, but it's all fruits and a little bit of meat. Fruits and veggies mainly. Yes, it's really big. I mean, they expanded it too. I think about 8 months ago, I went to the garden center, which is way at the back of it. And there were some old buildings on the left. They squashed them all and built another shed. Look it up, Lori, and then you go on. Yeah. Yeah, you can see, I forget the name, but if you search my videos, what's it called? I think if you just search it, fruit markets or something like that, big fruit market, something like that, Thailand big market, something like that, you'll find it, and then you'll get the name of the place. But you can even search it on the web too, I think, and find it. Never heard of that process. Yeah, something to do with blue glass. I don't remember that now. I've got to go now. Enjoy the chat. Bye all. Speak on Monday again, hopefully. Take care. All the best, William. Look after yourself. Was it 6 billion or 6 million, Mitch? It might have been 6 billion. I don't know. I can't remember. It is a really big place. Whatever, it's big. I have to go back there one day. Okay, Mitch, thank you. My furnace just turned on. Got a smithing of snow today. Where's Lori at? Are you in Colorado? I think you said Colorado, didn't you? Oh, billion. Wow. 6 billion. That's a market. I have to go back there again. Find another shed and have a nose around. There's one, they have a shed just for chilies. Maybe go find, I think there's like a herb one. I'll have to find that one too. Anything, any burning desires to talk about, guys? It's over the hour. I think I'm gonna potter about in the garden a little bit, have a shower and go out, because I'm not gonna have any electricity till 3 in the afternoon. Okay, nobody's talking. Hey, we got 40. We got 40. 41. Hi, David. Have a lovely day, Kevin. And you too, Ashley. See you Tuesday, Ashley. Nobody got... Hi from Sydney. Hi, John. Just to let those know who are not aware, I tried to go live in the weekdays at 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Ashley. Same here. 10 o'clock in the morning Thai time. Unless there's drama, which is normally drama. But I try to be on time if I can. Up to 41. Yeah, hit it. Thank you. Pizza on me and save some room for cake. Oh! Deal. You're the man, Ashley. Pizza. There's, you know, out of all the pizza places I've tried, you know that pizza taste that really just like pizza and cake? Come on, Mitch. You know that pizza taste, just that taste, that Italian taste. There's only one place that I can find that has that, and that's the Meat Feast at Pizza Company. It's the only place I found so far that has that taste. I had their lasagna the other day. I would advise don't have it. It was like eating baby food. It was nasty. 179 baht for something that you could have bought in 7-Eleven for 30 baht. And I would say taste was around 3. Drone insurance for tours. I think that's 10 p.m. Mountain Time, Colorado. Cool. Okay, Kalori. Yeah, I try to be on time because I know you guys in America are late. Do I recommend insurance? Officially, Spider's trying to get me. Officially, I'm not a drone advisor, but I would suggest the law would probably say you do need insurance for drones. But, you know, the laws are slightly different in each country. So don't fly it over a temple, don't fly it over cities, don't fly it over roads, don't fly it over people. So if you're flying it away from people and everything, you're probably going to be pretty safe. But if you fall out the sky and drive on a house or a car, then it's a good idea to have insurance, you know. But if you stay away from everything and just fly over countryside, you're pretty safe. But I would think the law would say you have to have insurance. I hope that answers your question, John. Can I ask, are there girls in Thailand being exploited by gangs? I have no idea. No idea. I don't watch the news. I don't know anything like that. Does the drone need to be registered? Yes. If you live here, well, I bought my drone from a DJI shop in Sierra Rancet Mall. Actually, I bought it from Future Park, but their main shop is in Sierra Rancet. If you're interested in buying one, go to Sierra Rancet DJI shop. It's on the second floor above the grocery store. What is it called? I forgot the name of it. There's only one grocery store, but it's on the second floor at the front of the building. And if you buy it there, they'll help you with the paperwork. If not, you can go there and ask for advice. You know, get the paperwork from them. And one day I'll have to go back there and ask them. If somebody came there, like a tourist, would you help them for a fee? You know, would you help register and all that sort of stuff? I'm not sure if you can do it online though. But one day I'm going to go back to Sierra Rancet and I'll do that. I'll take my friend who speaks Thai and ask. Actually, they speak a little bit of English there. And just ask, if a tourist comes, would you help them register the drone? Because then people could just go to that shop and do the business, and then maybe pay a couple $100 baht for them to help you or something. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Look after yourselves. See you Monday morning. I got a video tonight, Friday night and Saturday night probably. If you can subscribe and all that jazz. John, I'm going to try to remember to go down to that shop and ask, and then I can talk about that for you, okay? Night, Lori. Love the last river vid. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you so much. And you, Andy, have a great weekend. Mitch, I like fruit on cake. I like that. That was really cool. Guys, buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. I pray that if you're experiencing anything that in life that's stressful, that stress will disappear and you will find peace. If there's health issues, the health will come back quickly. And may a waterfall, not physically waterfall, pour blessings all over you. All the best, guys. Barry says, thank you, Kevin. Well-being and happiness. Thank you so much. All the best, guys. See you on here on Monday. See you later. All the best, guys. Good night.